Hi, Vince. It's really good here with At Issue on the Field, here with Speaker Gingrich, GOP presidential candidate. Thank you for being here with us today.
Listen, it's great to be here, and terrific meeting, I thought.
Yeah. And so, Mr. Speaker, seeing the new Gallup poll that was released today and Santorum's lead in the polls right now, how do you plan to distinguish yourself and reclaim the lead in front?
Well, I'm going to focus on positive ideas like an American energy plan, getting back to $2.50 a gallon gasoline, a jobs program, talking about specific things that make people's lives better, and be patient. I went through a period where Rick Perry was way ahead, and there was a period where Herman Cain was way ahead. This is the wildest ride I've ever seen.
Yeah, and given your history, it's safe to say that we could call you Mr. Republican. How do you plan on courting the moderate votes if you get the GOP nominee?
Well, take, for example, my energy plan. If you go out and talk to independents and moderate Democrats about $2.50 a gallon gasoline, and you explain that you want to have an American energy program so no future president bows to a Saudi king, you probably have about 80% of the country agrees with you. I mean, it's not just Republicans. And so when we ran the 1994 Contract with America campaign, we appealed to independents and Democrats as well as Republicans. We got the largest one-party increase of any time in American history in an off-year election, 9 million extra votes. And I would hope this year we could pick 4 or 5 big issues like that, actually draw people to us that don't automatically think of themselves as Republican, but that agree with the size of the issue.
All right, now I have to ask one more question. It's not every day that you run across somebody who has had such a huge impact on American history. Is there ever a day where you look at yourself in the mirror and wonder, wow, how did I get to this spot?
Oh, sure. The day I was going to be sworn in as Speaker, I went out and stood on the balcony at the Capitol. I looked down the mall, and I thought, my dad was a career soldier, retired in 27 years in the infantry. And I thought, for a kid who had no money, no background, no power structure, it was such a great honor to be allowed to serve the country. And I was really struck with just standing up there in the Capitol, looking down past the Washington Monument to the Lincoln Memorial, to the Arlington Cemetery and the Potomac River. And I just thought what a humbling thing it was to know that I was privileged to live as an American. And so almost every day, part of the reason I don't ever lose heart is I've already had, America's been so good to me, the American people have been so good to me, pretty hard to complain.
Wonderful. Mr. Speaker, thank you for being here with us today, and thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you.